everybody, Jeff here. Let's take a look at the 24 Grand Highlander. We're gonna take a look at this 24 Toyota Grand Highlander Limited in coastal cream color, and then we're gonna drive it on the highway, and then we're gonna give it a Doug score. Just kidding about that one, Doug, but we are gonna go inside and outside of Toyota's full 3-row SUV. This is gorgeous. It's 6.5 inches longer than Toyota Highlander. So imagine the possibilities with a full trip. Cross country, let's say, people, cargo. This is definitely gonna fit. That's right, we're definitely talking about comfort, convenience, technology, safety, multimedia, and space. Lots and lots of space. So that would be one reason why your family might consider something like a Grand Highlander or a Lexus TX, because there's a spot for everybody. Nobody gets shortchanged because they're in the second or third rows. Everybody should be comfortable. We'll look here. Yeah, that's not bad. And then within these walls, we have hidden technologies, gadgets, features. A couple observations while we look under the hood. Number one, it doesn't say turbo, so that's a clue. It also has orange cable right here. That's another clue. This tells me no turbo and orange cable. That means it's the 2.5 liter hybrid. That's the middle one. You can also get the 2.4 turbocharged 4-cylinder, all gas. And then you can get the Hybrid Max, which is that 2.4 turbo hybridized. That's the Hybrid Max. This one right here gets 245 net hybrid horsepower. The gas mileage is really strong. That's right, woo! 34 combined, 36 in the city, 32 on the highway. That is incredible for a vehicle this size and weight. More performance fast facts. Look for 4-wheel disc brakes and also look for multi-link rear suspension. So it tightens up going around country roads and it's smooth sailing along the highway. Along the front end, notice the hood size. It's huge. So we've got, that's stretching my wingspan right there. Chrome trim around here, which adds to the upscale luxury feel to it. Has Toyota Safety Sense 3.0, so radar technology, camera technology at the top of the windshield. Gloss black, 3-dimensional. It's coming at you right like this. I like that part. And then a silver bumper accent down here. Has front parking sensors. That means it has rear parking sensors and Toyota Safety Sense 3.0. Look at that, LED fog lights, headlights, daytime running lights, and it sweeps around like it's staring through your soul. Pretty crazy. How do you like that front end? How about some other things to see? Look at this right here, how the accent light switches to the turn signal right there. That's nice. Got the fender accents. How about the tire size? We've got 255, 55 R20 tires, and then these beautiful 20-inch wheels. They look gorgeous. Look at the fender treatments here. Accents in matte black down here. Turn signal indicator. I like the chrome right there, and then blind spot monitor, has rear cross traffic alert. Look at this turn signal right here. It goes from the accent light to the turn signal that sweeps down this way. Very cool. And then this right here, silver accent. It does not have a standard moonroof, but you can add this. Lots of great visibility. Gloss black along some of the pillars. And then look at this. It's a nice, classy looking profile for sure. It has auto lock and unlock on the front doors, the back doors, and a kick sensor. Could do a kick line back here. Ooh, I like that. All right, backup sensors. Silver accent matches the front. Hybrid electric vehicle. That's Toyota's Beyond Zero logo. That's the dirt from when I was driving on a country road this morning. I even washed it too. How annoying. I know people say, why didn't you wash it? Well, I did this morning and then I got it dirty. Sorry. All right, so take a look here. Tell me about your thoughts on Grand Highlander. Yes, we have a power liftgate. Yes, we have a hands-free power liftgate. Yes, we have a kick liftgate. So my hands are full. Pop that stuff in there. Whoosh, and we open up to 20.6 cubic feet of space behind this row here. Look at that. 1,500 watts of power. JBL. Now that's some sound power. On-cloud shoes. Power. Grand Highlander. Power for the whole family. But first, let me take a selfie. Can I fit in here without moving? I can. That was pretty impressive. I have plenty of room. I don't feel claustrophobic or shut in. I don't want to sit back here the whole road trip. But look at that. Nice room. Pretty easy getting back to the third row here. We just pull that lever, climb in, grab onto this handle, and swing on in. By having a bigger back seat, it allows us to recline our seats. So we get some versatility back here. I've got so much leg room back here, even with the seat all the way back. Let's move it forward. Just by pulling that handle, we can move it somewhat back. Look at that. 5'8". We got this room here. Toyota says 6'4". Don't worry about it back here. You should be good. So I want you to test it out for yourself. iPad holder. You can put a big flask or Stanley's right there, or Yetis. And then right here, we've got USB-C. Nice, I see tie downs here. That would be useful if I'm going to lay those seats down to open up a lot more room, all the way to 97.5 cubic feet of space behind the first row with both of these rows down. Pretty cool. Lights, air, nice. And that's removable. To get this center console out, we just pull and it comes out, so we can use this as our walkway now to the third row. Impressive. Getting on in the second row here. How can I adjust my seats? Number one, I've got great headroom. I can also adjust by going forward and backward like this. We slide, we slide, we slide. I can lay the seat down and I can recline my seat. Seat pockets, seat pockets. Also rear USBs on either side. Heated seats, I like that. And then we can control our temperature just like this. Also, there's another one, 1500 watts, baby. Woo! iPad holder, iPad holder. Child safety latches. This is made for the whole entire family, my friends. Silver handle, I like that. I just like mixing up an all black interior. Got sunshades right here. And then, I don't know what you'd put here, but you can tell me what you would put there. Joe Rady would say you'd put a Twinkie there. Look at that. And then a big, big opening for a huge bottle. Big Yeti, my friends. Yeti time. We're going to the 80s vault here. Eddie Murphy used to sing, "My girl wants to Yeti all the time, Yeti all the time, Yeti all the time." How many of you remember that song? Yes, Eddie Murphy sang a song. Here we go, USB-C. Got a nice shelf and a huge pocket right in here. Not huge, but what I'm saying is I'm surprised it's there. So this goes up, down, upside down, it's turning me. Nice comfortable seats here. Can we put stuff in here? Yeah, absolutely. With a shelf. Boom, baby. And then downhill assist control, EV mode, trail mode. So we can get better traction when we're off the road. Go on a trail. Ride on grass, whatever you want to do. Electronic parking brake and brake hold could be useful to you. I could also put this in here, although it would be a bigger cup and a deeper cup. Get a thicker Yeti, maybe put in there. And then extra room to put maybe a hand right there. USB, USB. All right. I see cooled seats. I see heated seats. Very nice. And it's easy to use these controls here. They just kind of swap like that. 12.3-inch screen. We got the Commodores rolling on here. Good job, Lionel. I remember when I went to a Lionel Richie concert a few years ago, and he said, "I've been all around the world." He says, "but I always know when I'm in North Carolina," because other cities, they'll be like, "Yes, Mr. Richie. Hi, Mr. Richie." He says, "I go to North Carolina, people say, 'What's up, Lionel?'" So I thought that was kind of funny. I like when you go to concerts and they interact with you. Leather wrap steering wheel. Do we have memory seats? Of course we do. Do we have the power mirrors? Absolutely, my friends. Soft touch panel right here and here, not down here. And then this right here. So that's for the power tailgate, AC power, automatic high beams, heated steering wheel. This power seat here has everything the passenger does except for it has two-way lumbar support, which is obviously helpful. I wish it had a standard moonroof on it. The other thing I don't necessarily like as much, this is okay, but this part right here, it's a material that's scratchy, and I just don't, it's sort of like nails on a chalkboard, but I just don't like that sound. So maybe I'd change the material on that one if you could. But overall, it's a fantastic family vehicle. Just excellent. And then you can customize, change these pieces of information right here on all three sides. The energy monitor tells us when we're using gas, when we're using electrical, the electric motor, when we're recharging the battery. All right, look at this right here. We've got, 3 home link positions. Boom, sunglass holder. See, if I own this, this would be the best car that I have ever owned. Right now, I love my Crown, but I also really love my wife's Highlander Hybrid Platinum. Not name dropping, I'm just saying what we have. Those are probably the best combination of vehicles I have right now, but I would gladly upgrade one of those to Grand Highlander. I just absolutely am so in love with it. Let's set the stage here, set the table, because it's a 2.5 liter hybrid. That's 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine with electric motor power, 245 net hybrid horsepower. That's the lowest output of power of any of the 3 powertrains. If you get the 2.4 liter gas turbo engine, that's 265 horsepower, 310 pound-feet of torque. But if you get the Hybrid Max, that's the 2.4 liter turbo hybridized with electric motor. That's going to give you 362 horsepower and 400 pound-feet of torque. So the question is this one enough power? And I think that's something we'll find out at low speeds, at high speeds. But most of all, you're going to be getting this because it gets fantastic gas mileage. To get 36 in the city, 32 on the highway, 34 combined, that's why you're getting this one, plus all the space, the versatility, the capabilities. And Grand Highlander's already proving to be one of my favorite Toyotas because it really is now the ultimate family road trip vehicle. You can get somebody, let's say 6'4" in the second row, in the third row, and they're gonna have legroom to spare. So there's 6.5 inches longer length in this vehicle than a Highlander. So if you're used to Highlander, imagine you've got a longer vehicle, but what do you use it for? Well, more cargo space and also 5.5 inches of third row legroom additional in the Grand Highlander. So that's a huge improvement, and I'd encourage everybody to give that a try. Just bring the family out to have Grand Highlander tested out day or something like that at your dealership, so you can see if you really fit and if you really set. Going around a turn at high speeds, you don't want to go too much faster than what the speed limit is posted, of course, but this thing does pretty well. I don't want to take it any more than, say, like 10 to 15 at the very most, more than that on-ramp has, but it handled it just fine. It's smooth, it's multi-link rear suspension, so you can be comfortable on the highway and on country roads. 0 to 60 test. And we're at 60. Then we'll just naturally get up to 70, which is the speed limit on this highway here. Now, that's something you probably don't want to do all that often because you're not buying a Grand Highlander hybrid to race it or anything like that, but we do want to see what it can do if you had to accelerate to get up to speed real quick, or maybe pass somebody that it was a necessary lane adjustment, that kind of a thing. That sounded so technical. All right, so now we're at 70 miles an hour and cruising along. Let's listen for noise. Hear a little bit of wind noise. Maybe a little bit of engine, not really engine noise. Only if you push on the accelerator to go faster, you'll hear a little bit more. The road noise is minimal. So this is a pretty quiet vehicle. And I think what you'll find is, it really is, I use those words a lot with Toyotas because that's one reason why I like Toyota so much. In general, they're smooth and quiet and comfortable and also built to last. So we'll have to see how this one does long-term reliability because we don't know that yet since it's a new vehicle. But it's very, very smooth at highway cruising speeds. Certainly comfortable. The seat is comfortable. Actually, it's very comfortable. I like it a lot. It's got mid-size bolstering on the sides, I'd say, and lots of storage space. So I could get storage space over here with my cups, big dump bin right here, And I love this side storage right here. It's actually angled this way, so your phone's not going to roll out or anything, and it's lipped. But it also has the USB-C charger so that you can get your iPhones, let's say, and charge those suckers while you're riding shotgun. I like that this vehicle has an energy monitor, so you can see on your information display when you're using gasoline, when you're using electric. If I were to take my foot off the gas, it immediately goes to the electric motor alone. So that's something that you could do. And if I wanted to set my cruise mode, let's see, we'll set it for 74 right here. Just kind of cruise along. It also has the lane centering. It's got the lane keep assist, so it keeps you centered in your lane when you need it to. And it does a very good job of bouncing you along the curve of the road without, like if I take my hands off the wheel like this, it just keeps you around until it tells you to take your hand off, like right there. Take control of the steering wheel. I swear. I'd say for anybody researching this one, if you know you want a Grand Highlander, the next step is going to be a little challenging because you have to do some research on which powertrain you want to get with which trim level. For example, we have XLE and Limited, which you see here, and the Platinum. Well, match that up with the powertrain of your choice, 2.4 gas, 2.5 hybrid that we see here, and then the 2.4 turbo hybrid, that's the Hybrid Max. Well, all three of those are available on the Limited. So I just said I want a Limited and I want the 2.5 hybrid. I got this one. But on the XLE and on the Platinum, we're going to take away one option. So that'll be two options. 3 minus 1 is 2. I did my Howard Stern math. Okay, on the XLE, you cannot get the Hybrid Max. On the Platinum, you cannot get the hybrid, just the 2.4 turbo and the Hybrid Max. So you have to decide which one, balance it out basically with how much power you want, how much gas mileage you want, what price you want to pay, and match that up. So again, that's probably the biggest challenge, is that there are, I guess if you look at it like a positive, there are a lot of options. But if you look at it with the glass half empty, it gets confusing until you lock in on which choice you want. So just kind of keep that in mind. I personally love Grand Highlander. Again, it's one of my favorite Toyotas. I'm loving it. It's great, and I hope you try it too. And thank you for watching, everybody. I really appreciate you being here. Please follow my 2 channels on YouTube. We've got Auto Jeff Reviews and Toyota Jeff Reviews. Auto Jeff Reviews looks at all brands, including Toyota and Lexus, and then Toyota Jeff Reviews looks at Toyota with Lexus mixed in as well. So wherever you want to go, and you can also find those 2 channels by that name on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. And I hope you follow me along. We do fun, thorough reviews here, and I hope you like it. Try to be nice. Try to be pleasing. We'll see you next time. And on my 2 channels, remember, you can follow the playlist. On Auto Jeff Reviews, it's by model. So if you like Toyota, Hyundai, Honda, Lexus, BMW, all that kind of stuff, Kia, Nissan, well, check out that playlist. On Toyota, it's broken down by Toyota and Lexus models. So check out the ones you like. Thanks, guys, for being here.